I'm your host, No GoPro Hero, and welcome back to the No Show, episode 6. Now, today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Your boy has finally learned how to use streaming. Streaming? Use streaming? Do streaming? Well, I'm not actually even streaming, I'm just recording. However, you see, I can actually share my screen, and I got a nice little overlay in the bottom corner. That way I think maybe it'll be where you can see my beautiful face. And the reason why I've got this set up today is because I ain't got time to make a video again, because I'm in trouble. I've only got, well, it's under a week now, maybe about 5 nights left to find a new place to live, and that's going to be challenging because I actually want to find a 1-bedroom apartment in London. Now, there are many problems with this. Price being probably the one that's pretty high on the list, but it's not actually the biggest problem for me for now. So, let's get right into it anyway. So you can see, I've just done Rightmove. I got EC2, Central London, as the base. Expanded my search 10 miles. Not looking for anything under 700 because that would be dog shit, or it would be a house share. More likely a dog shit, a literal shit in a bag. Then I'm going from 1 bed to 3 bed. There's actually no point putting that on there. But the only reason I put that there is that sometimes it does filter out a few of the house shares that are like really stupid. You see like a 4-bedroom house, like you see like this shit, 3-bedroom house, and clearly no. Okay, so yeah, so if I leave that at 2-bed, then there won't be any house shares, because I can't stand house shares, man. I mean, I don't mind if you live with someone you know, you like, but living with random people. First up on the list for £719 a piece are 2 1-bedroom retirement properties. It's where you go when you're old. Old? You must be 60 years or older. Do you reckon I can pass for that? And first up, we have a 1-bedroom detached house. So let's take a look. Oh, it's a 1-bedroom annex, which isn't really the same thing as a 1-bedroom detached house. And you go through the pictures, and it's like, yeah, surprisingly it has a decent sort of toilet / bathroom. That's a tiny bedroom, and you know this kind of looks suspicious. That's probably in the same room because of the tiling, and then you don't even get to see the kitchen. I mean, no. What's the shortcut for going back? Okay. I won't full screen it for this one. Oh dear. Because I don't actually know the shortcuts to go back. Oh well. What can you do? Anyway, moving on. A 1-bedroom flat, all bills included. Where the hell this is. And they only show a bedroom, so I bet it's not actually a 1-bedroom flat. Bet it's a house share. Oh, it comes with 2 bathrooms and separate toilet. There is no living room. Oh yeah, this well presented 4 double-bedroom flat. These motherfuckers are crafty, man. Even after specifying in the filters no house share, they still get through. This is what happens when you set the budget so low. Like, you can get rid of all these crafty, what do you call it, fraudulent ads if you set the budget a bit higher, but can't do. Okay, so this is a 1-bedroom apartment to rent. Is that just a microwave? So you have no oven, and you have a bed right next to your front door? One of the places at Airbnb that was kind of similar setup, but at least he had a cooker and a hob. I mean, this is kind of a disgrace. Is that really a one-bedroom apartment? Like, it's not really. That's just a bedroom with a sink, a washing machine, and a freaking microwave shoved into it. I mean, there's almost no difference from that from my university accommodation, because my university accommodation had a sink and a bedroom. All I had to do is like put a washing machine underneath that sink and just stick a microwave in the corner, and there we go. Now, nothing technically stops you from just buying a microwave and having that in your room, though. That's a mobile house occupation, anyway. Okay, so 1-bedroom flat in Ilford. Those are the only pictures? Seriously? Oh, it got added to Rightmove that long ago? There's no way that's still vacant. I just forgot to take that off. Okay, a 1-bedroom detached house with no pictures. Oh, what's this? You're presented with a double room available in Nayland Rock Hotel. The hotel is offering a double room available for short let and long term turn let. Okay, prices are below. First 7 days charged at 70 quid a day. Damn, it's like 500 quid for the first week, and then 175 after. Okay. Breakfast is available at 8 quid a day. Well, that's how much it did cost when I was in a travel lodge. Which would be cereal or 2 boiled eggs, 2 toast, and a tea or coffee. Are they fucking with you? That must be a troll. Who the fuck would pay 8 quid for cereal? Or even the most fancy expensive cereals you can get. You can buy a whole fucking box and get the milk along with it for less than 8 quid. Who'd for a bowl of cereal, 8 quid? And then 2 boiled eggs, 2 toast, tea coffee. I mean, even this stuff in a fancy restaurant wouldn't cost you that much. Well, maybe not fancy. But, I mean, I don't know, this suspect as hell. Just out of interest, let's search it up. Nayland Rock Hotel. Haha. Oh, that's brilliant. Permanently closed. No wonder. Running this kind of scheme. No wonder they shut down. It's freaking trash bag. We're not onto a good start. So you have a 1-bedroom flat here, above a library. Interesting. It doesn't look too bad from the outside. At least it's not like some derelict flat building. Probably won't be too bad. Including water, it's 77782. Yeah, so I can afford that one. I earn way more than that. Well, not way more, but just let me have something, right? This is London. I mean, don't get to see any pictures or anything. Siri already bookmarked this because I've already gone through the first page, so that wasn't a natural reaction for the Nayland Rock. I was already fishing. I already knew what I was looking for. Okay, next place. 2-bedroom flat. So that's gonna be per room. Just know it. I just love it when they just stick a picture like that in there for some reason. Like, that obviously isn't a picture of a swimming pool in this place. Like, I think a place that looks like this would... And that's obviously not the outside. Or is it? Wait, we can cross-reference. That's obviously not the outside. I don't even know why it needs a cross-reference. I was just like, okay. Like, look. Completely different place. So it's just... I don't even know why to do that, man. It's just freaking clickbait. You get clickbait here. It's like, it's a very good deal. If you're living in London, you're not getting a good deal, period. The only time you get a good deal is if you get a few guys together, a few mates, and then you find a place together. It's the only way you get a good deal in London. And even then, it's not like a great deal, but I mean, that looks kind of depressing. Ah, fuck that shit. You know, I still have my tastes, you know. Because the thing is, right, I'm poor, and you know, I didn't come from a family that had a lot of money, but they still looked after themselves better than that. Like, they still maintained their place, my parents, and like, for the little money they had, it looks good. So I mean, it was small, but they had pride in it, and I want to just like look at some other places and like, man, these places are just shit. Okay, 1 bedroom flat, small. I mean, it's okay. Extra hub, washing machine, tab. You got some place to prep shit. So there. It's not really like the aesthetic I like though. And like, this will definitely be unfurnished. So that, not really, man. It's like, what? Just take something. But like, that's the thing. It's like, it's just like, fuck me. If I'm already paid 800 quid, I'd rather pay like 1200 and get something that I feel happy paying money towards. Like, I don't see the point of cheaping out. At least if your plan is to make a lot of money down the road, there's no point trying to save money now. Some people think that's how people get rich, by saving money, but they don't understand a thing about business. In fact, any successful businessman doesn't save money, they invest. Sometimes that has to be in yourself. Sometimes. Because for me, my environment affects me pretty bad. So it makes a lot more sense to be really happy in my environment and be more productive than not. And it's always interesting. So like, for example, this is a kind of place that they really did invest in, like, the decor of it. So you have full height wardrobes. It's like pretty much built into the wall. Have, that probably looks like a pretty nice, small, comfortable chair. It's like a standard one. I've seen them around. Then you have like a very impressive living room with even some roof features. Lots of glass and light. I'm not sounding very articulate right now, but essentially, when you get lots of natural light into a place, it looks much better. And when it's just clean, it hasn't got lots of random shit in it, it's ideal. So it just has one big sofa piece. Like a large sofa piece definitely makes a place look better. And on the wall you have a big TV, and you just have some storage, and just plain apart from that. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Like, one thing that is coming up is going to be a review of all the places I stayed in at Airbnb. And I also want to kind of do like a noobs series where I just act like a noob and review things without having any clue how to do it. So it's like a noob's take on reviewing. Because I think some of the things that make a place look expensive is not just high ceilings, but it's essentially uneven ceilings. So when you have features in your ceiling and your walls almost for no reason, it kind of adds to the aesthetic. Like when you just have a plain 4 box room. It's like, ugh. And then like the roof is just plain flat. It's like, ugh. So like this kind of just adds some nice details and stuff to it. So you see the outside of the house looks just like a standard house, but the person who renovated it done a good job. So this living room, I don't actually understand how this is the same place. But that's the back. So this is probably an extension. This is maybe where the house used to end. And then this is the extension. This is a very good job. Anyway, this is a nice shower. It's a very nicely done kitchen. Very nicely done. Like, this is the kind of thing that I want. Of course, not on this scale, and you know, you've got some grass, not very green, but you got some patio area too. Like, if you got a group of guys together and you got this place, so I don't know how many bedrooms are in this place. It might say. So there are 5 rooms. So if you got 4 to 5 people together, you could afford a place like this. But that is very nice. That's kind of the standard I want, but obviously just much smaller. Much smaller. Just for like one person. But like done to that standard, if I'm gonna be paying this like crazy amount, because I can get something much nicer if I didn't live in London for that. And really, I'm not currently getting paid like I live in London, so that's what's made me a bit salty about it. If I was getting paid like I was living in London, then damn, I wouldn't complain. I mean, this is... I mean, toilet is done nicely, at least. I don't see much of the kitchen. I'm not such a fan of wooden floors. They just get cold. Like, if you don't heat your house up properly, then you have to be constantly wearing slippers, because the floor will just be freezing. And it's just not even as comfortable to live on either. Alright, I don't know how long I've been doing this for. We haven't really got anywhere. We'll see how long this takes. And the extra stuff on top. The thing is that it went long term, and it's been on here for ages. So I don't know. We'll stick it there. Because it's not great. And it didn't even... Oh, that's the bedroom. It's really not great. But if I can haggle them down, if it's still available, like haggle them down, not in terms of how much price I pay, but for how long I have to stay. Like, it's not bad stay away for a few months and then like find something better, because I plan to get a new job in about 3 months, and that new job will pay me essentially between 3 and 4x what I'm making now. So I'll be able to get something much nicer. But, you know, we'll see. I mean... It's not bad. When was this added? From the 31st of March? This is confusing. It's 1 bedroom flat. It's all on the ground floor. I don't understand how this one is working. There's 1 door here. How does someone get up here? Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, like, that one was like, begrudgingly. Because the thing is, that's 825, And if, for example, I bring up my history and show you why like that's annoying. Okay, I'm back. Woo! That took me a long time to find the flat I was talking about, but here it is. So this place is taken now. I have it, but $260 a week equates to about $10.60 a month, roughly, or so maybe a little bit more than that, but it was no more than 1.1. And you look at it, it's not super stylish or anything. Those doors look a bit janky, and here it's not special or anything. It's kind of funny because even from here you can see that looks a bit misaligned and but you can see, oh, there's a gap there. I could probably put a drop. I don't even know. Is that a gap for a washing machine? I guess so. Anyway, there's tons of space. I could always stick more fins here and do stuff with this place. You see, it's very large, like just freaking huge. And like the bathroom is done up, so that's not something I need to worry about. And this bedroom is massive. Just look at that, and that kind of looks cool. You just like open your door and it's in the middle of your bedroom. That's not common. Usually your door would be like in the corner of your bedroom. It'd be like to one side, but a door that just opens straight in the middle. And I just started thinking like set up my music shit here and bike stuff here, and it's like, damn, there's just so much space. And that was obviously to the bedroom upstairs, and I was like, damn, that's kind of the standard I want to go for. In terms of size, I'm not going to get that anywhere else, but you know, it's not quite up to scratch, that kitchen area, but I was always going to, I can always do it up a little bit, get some appliances and shit. Because that's a place I would have happily lived there for like a year, which means it's worth me doing it up a bit. So when you're already paying $1,000 a month in rent, if you spend $1,000 just to make things nicer, it's not that bad. This is the whole game of London, to be fair. Once you're in London, you're not living a cheap life anymore. Ah, so it's carpeted. The kitchen is okay. Bathroom is okay, it's nothing special. A little bit pricey, and I'm not really sure. Is this the living room and this the bedroom? It's not really clear from the images because that's the kitchen. You know, if there are separate bedrooms and living rooms, then that's not too bad. But if it's just one room, then it's not the best. So 2-bedroom house is obviously going to be house share. It isn't. We're able to those who meet the following criteria. You've lived in Greenwich Borough for at least 5 years. That disqualifies me immediately. That's odd. I think maybe they're doing that to help people. I'm not going to say out of poverty, because 845 is still a lot, but it's a 2-bedroom house, so that's, in London, that's a really, really cheap deal. When you, just to click on it again, when you look at this place, I mean, if this is the legit place you're at, you can just tell that this is new builds. These are new builds, so the place is generally going to be quite nice. Now, instead of doing another page, that's crazy. There aren't many filters. There's only 1 to 2 beds and house share, and within 10 miles of EC2. EC2 is right there. Central London, but the east side of Central London, and this is a great portion of London. Like, this 20 miles across, and we still haven't covered the whole of Greater London. Um, yeah, and we're already running out of stuff. I mean, the price has already jumped from around 720 to 830 in just one page, and there's 42. So you can start to see you're not left with many choices if you're by yourself. If there are two people, it's actually not too bad to find a place as long as you're both willing to sort of put in a reasonable amount. The only issue is that sometimes if you do find other people, they kind of want to pay the same as they were in their previous house share. It's like, no, this is opportunity to pay a little bit more, but actually get something you like. And I don't know. Some people, I know some, it's a little bit of a dichotomy when it comes to housing. Because there are people like me that really do value their house time. I think it's because people like me feel like me the most indoors in the house. So having a house that reflects you is kind of important. Or a house that you feel comfortable in is kind of important. But other people just don't give a shit. They'll live under a staircase if they would save money. I don't know, that seems kind of foolish to me. It's like, yeah, I mean, nah, fuck it. I mean, kitchen and bathroom are the most important things for me. Sounds weird, but really, some of the times I do my best think is in the shower. So, having a good, nice shower, one of good pressure, seems strange, but I actually do maybe my best productive thinking in the shower. And cooking is very important to me, so I don't know, I'm a little bit of a, not a germphobe, but I don't know, when I'm cooking in the kitchen that is like dog shit, it actually puts me off eating the food. And, like, food's very important to me, so it kind of just ruins my day. And also, like, going to the toilet, if it's like a shitty toilet, it's like, I don't know. Like, seems a bit basic for what you're paying. I mean, take a mind, this is all London. Like, I'm happy to pay more. I'm not trying to be entitled to something cheap. The issue is that with my job, they kind of screw you over. Because to be able to get a place, you have to prove that your salary is roughly 30 times greater than the monthly rent. Is it? Yeah, that's it. You have to prove that your salary is 30 times greater than the monthly rent to be able to afford it. Or to be able to prove you can earn it. So on my current salary, that's under $1,000. Which means that all the places I've seen so far are like the best I can get. Whereas you kind of just scrolling through, you see that you're not really getting much refurbished stuff. This is the one my mom helped me find, which is actually decent, and I guess she does have a good eye for it, because if I was scrolling through, I would have probably seen this one too. But this looks suspicious, because it says it's a 1-bedroom flat, but it has 2 ovens, or 2 stoves, and like 2 of everything. Like, why would you have 2 of everything if it's a 1-bedroom flat? I mean, that seems suspicious. And then on the end is probably the actual 1-bedroom flat. And don't get me wrong, when I see stuff like this, I'm always suspicious. Like, is it the fridge or these units that are on the wonk? Like, what's going on here? Why isn't that a flush finish? I don't know, when you're just paying so much, because this kind of money anywhere else in the country would get you something really nice. And that's the thing, I either want to actually get a proper London job, or I'm just going to move out of London. There's no point doing a badly paying job in London. Like, you're just worse off in every way. You might as well live somewhere else. And I'm not really trying to moan about it, but I don't really have much of a choice, at least for the next few months, because I can't just instantly GG my way out of here. Anyway, for comparison, let's say, so saying like 800 is like, but let's say 1200. Oh dear, battery power, running out of battery. Let's say we go into 1200. Do. So, what are we doing here? So I'm back, and I think I already showed you this earlier on. I don't think I went through everything, but look at that. This is what I'm talking about for 1200. It's a new home. That's just an amazing finish. I tried really hard with that. I guess like having those like new lights that kind of just, I don't know what you call that, just embedded into the roof or the ceiling rather. It's the same with the lights I've got right here. This is a nice touch. Yeah, and the bedroom looks nice. It looks like it's got some sort of built-in storage. I mean, it does help when you take good pictures. Yeah, the bathroom is basic. Oh, it's good enough for me. Especially with everything else, how it looks. There we go. And I'm just showing you some other stuff that I picked up while trying to find good examples of what you can get when there's more than one of you. So 250 is going to be just over 700 each between 3 people, and it's like, what the fudge is that? And is that built into the wall? I mean, that seemed like an effort. No. Is that built into the wall? Is that like one of those wallpaper TVs? Or is that actually just wallpaper? It seems like weird that you put a whole couch around wallpaper. I think it's like a wallpaper TV. Yeah, I think so. I don't think it's not built into the wall. That'd be nonsense. Be really cool. Is that like a praying mat where you kneel? Because I saw some... I'm not sure what language that is. It's massive kitchen. Wow. Woohoo. It's kind of nice having the ovens and the hobs separate as well. Wow, what on earth is that? The bedroom with full storage? Is every single one of them storage and you get a TV? And it's just nice. Oh yeah, with those embedded lights as well. That one is a tiny, you just stick the runt of the group in there. Yeah, bathroom is basic. But that's a kind of a nice sort of what a massive garden. See, this is, I don't know, I'm just gonna save that. London. Oh yeah, and then here we go. It's another one, straight one. Okay, the pictures do help because this is a touched up picture, and also this is like a model apartment. So obviously mine wouldn't look like this because I won't have this shit because it's gonna be unfurnished, right? Oh no, it is furnished. Oh, so it will have this shit. Interesting. It's even nicer, so it will look like this if you got it. That's 900 each. That's a nice bathroom. It's just very nice. It's very nice. Okay, so that is really out of budget of what I'm earning now. I was supposed to be showing nice stuff in the range of 1200, but then it just all went to shit. I don't know why I couldn't find anything anymore when I found stuff before. 1300? Is it because I had studios selected? Were a lot of them studios? The nicer ones? Oh well. 2-bedroom. You could tell something done up like that. It's probably gonna be nice all around. I wonder how much it costs to get like this lighting set up generically. I might save it. Wembley's not bad. It's a commute if you commute outside peak hours. It's just if you're stuck to commute during peak hours, it's kind of stupid. A 1-bedroom apartment. This isn't a 1-bedroom apartment. This is a studio apartment. The bedroom and the studio, well, the bedroom and the kitchen should be separate, otherwise. Man, this video is probably getting quite long. I'll probably have to haphazardly cut it. What's this? This is a nice communal area. The actual place isn't too bad. You can tell the person doesn't know how to take the pictures though. Because look at the difference between these pictures and these ones. These people are like, I think they specifically take the picture at the brightest time of day. And they probably do some post-touching as well. I know what they're doing. But you see what I mean? I'm not gonna save this one because it's like 1350. Which is just definitely not what I want right now. So like these are all out of scope. I'm still surprised I couldn't find anything. Anyway, I'm gonna be wrapping this up now because this has dragged on quite a bit. People still house sharing at $1,000. This is in Wembley as well. It's not central London at all. It's like 10 miles out. It's like, yeah, that is nice, I guess. But like, what's the point? This is what I don't get about house shares. There's almost no point having nice communal areas because it's a house share. No one will ever use them. Unless the people are like sort of friendly. Because I was kind of like laughing and taking the piss out of some videos I was watching before coming to London where housemates like interview like new potential housemates. I was like, what the fudge is that? But then on some level it's kind of, I don't know, I think it's annoying when you shit where you eat. So like making friends with the people you live with. But then again, aren't I being a hypocrite if I'm saying it's a good thing to move in with your friends? I think the biggest difference is that when you move in with your friends, like you chose your friends for a reason. When you make friends with the people you live with, like these are just arbitrary people. Arbitrary people? Such an inhuman way to talk about people. No, it almost is. They're just random people that you found. Okay, here we go. This is like the 1200 stuff I was finding before. Another new home. And is this furnished? It was like, what the hell? It's like done. It's like, I think it's almost the same place. It's annoying because if they do a reference check, I won't be able to afford it. Because 1200, that with the bills and stuff, that would leave me like 600 or so for food, transport. No, but for food, and then I've got like other bills and stuff. I mean, if I cut out a lot of stuff, a lot of the waste, I could survive. And anyway, I don't really need to survive. I just need to reduce the bleed for a few months. I can lose money slowly over time. Okay, this was a bad time to take this picture, obviously. It's not quite sunset, but it's getting there. Okay, this is like a better angle. If they took it like better time of the day, I guess it's a bit difficult to film, but this looks nice. It's a nicely done kitchen. It's not really my style, but it is a well done kitchen, just because it's not I taste. It's more like the off-white color with this, but I mean that's just completely subjective. It's still a well done kitchen, big bedroom, well done bathroom. Yeah. Oh, I found a really good place, and this will be the end of the video. Whew, okay, I'm back, and this is it. No, this isn't really it. Well, it actually is the listing, but this first picture is fake, 100% fake, just to get your attention. I mean, this will probably be at least $5 grand a week. Just kidding. Probably about $5 grand a month for something like this. But it's actually this. So this is the first picture. This is just I guess, what do you call it, balcony. It's got a really nice view. And I believe is that Canary Wharf? I'm not really sure. Anyway, this is like your living room, which is really quite nice. It's kind of an interesting woodwork feature you got going on the roof, and that's pretty cool. And that's where the balcony is. So you know this is legit so far. And it's just laid out nicely. A very nice roof conversion. And like that's a nice feature. Not that I really care about a shitty looking synthesizer like that, because that looks like it might be quite bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking on my ass. But that just made me think, this would be a really cool spot for maybe playing music and stuff. And I only just noticed that's actually, I think that's a Dell computer, so even computer there. It's just a really nice open plan living area. But this is what really caught my eye. This is a beautiful kitchen. So, that's good. One in the living rooms. And you can notice that you see this wooden work on the top. Because I mean, after you get sold of that first picture, you can't trust anything anymore. There's still one place. It's a bedroom, massive bedroom, huge bedroom. And you have this, and you have all this, and yeah, you've got the staircase that's evidently going up to the living room. And you have an office. So this can actually be a 2-bedroom place because it's got a window in it. So this is more than comfortably a 2-bedroom. Because you have an office. Wait, what did I see? For a second I thought this was VR. I don't know what this is, but this seems like this guy is a tech guy. Speaker there, because you got 3 monitors. All different sizes, oddly enough. But it's got a proper clamp for it. But that looks like some head tracking headset. I'm not too sure on that. And then you have a whole utility area. And it's just, come on. Seriously? All this? Now, the price was 1.6 or 1.7 before, and they've increased the price. I think maybe they had a lot of interest and realized, oh shit, let's increase the price. And then also when you go on the map and zoom out, let's see where this is. And you see, it's actually really difficult to see where it is. But Peckham's only here. Whitechapel is here. Whitechapel is virtually central London. Because it's E1? Okay, for Google it. And like, this is the annoying thing, because I don't have anyone like me. If there were 2 of me, my life would be so much easier. Not to sound narcissistic, but it would be so much easier in this case. Like just someone who was like, yeah, where I live is really important to me too. It's like, holy damn, that's central London. It's actually in the central London border, I believe. Because this road is what marks central London. It's actually right on the edge of central London. So, you know, it's a little bit of a walk, but I can literally walk to work in 20 minutes. So as of now, that would consume all my rent, but... Marketplace. But yeah, I mean, if I find someone else, that guy, that's definitely what I do. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you for tuning in to the No Show. And, you know, hopefully the episodes get better. Because the thing is, I did start writing this episode, but I just wasn't able to finish because I've been too busy with doing shit like this. I mean, this is just the first stage, and then you have to call each one up, and then they tell you, sorry, the place is taken, but we have these other places. Then you actually have to go view them, and it's such a bullshit process. I mean, that is life. You have to do this stuff, so I'm not saying there's any way around it. I'm just saying that this process would be a lot cleaner with just a little bit more money. So, money rules the world for sure, especially if you want to live in a city like London. And I don't even really care about money. That's the thing that annoys me. The fact I'm having to think about money sort of pisses me off. Which is kind of the case that I want to make enough money, I don't care about it anymore. Which isn't really as much as you think it would be. Even living in London. Like, looking at it, like, what do you say? Monthly salary times 30? No. Rent times 30 is what you need to kind of sustain yourself. There are plenty of places in central London for 2k. You multiply that, so 2k plus 2.5. No, 2k times 30. That's 60 grand. 60 grand salary is like, what the? That's quite a lot. In London, it's definitely not as much in other places. But let's look. Oh shit, sorry. Something. Alright, so the median salary. Okay, the median's probably better to use than average. So median salary in UK is 27,000. So I earn 29,000. So I'm currently above the median. I still feel like, what the hell am I doing? And I'm above the median. But the average salary. Did they just go from median to average? What the hell? That's not good stats. It's 48. So if you earn the average salary in London, you're more than fine. Because you can get a 1-bedroom apartment, and even in central London for 1.5k. If you want a nice one, more like 2, maybe a bit more. But that would cover you. I mean, that would cover you as well. It's just like, what the hell? So the highest earning area is Chelsea, where the mean average salary is 95k. Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. And it's so funny, they're like, no, 5 grand, that's a lot. It's like, that's not even that much money to live in Chelsea though, is it? I don't know how much money you'd be throwing away on a flat lives in Chelsea. Yeah. Software engineer, 45k. Anyway, there's some employees. Ooh. What a, yep, but, you know, I've got to call it. I've got to call it that. Oh, but get dragged back in. Getting dragged back in. Okay, so I lied. I said 1.5, didn't I? This is a apartment for 1.3? 1.4? That is central London though. So that doesn't really count because that's just one. But there are more. So 2 grand. 2 grand. Oh yeah, look at this. This is like legit. This is like a legit apartment. 2 grand. That's what it takes. 2 grand, and let's say the scale. What's this? Hot damn. What on earth is this? Holy shit, that is bad ass. $2 dude, I'll take it. I'll take it. Cause the thing is that if what you're racing for is time, if you live here, you can walk to work. I waste about 2 hours each day. 2 freaking hours each day commuting. Here you wouldn't waste any time because you could just walk to work. Well, I mean, you'll still probably commute for 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes. If you know, working in EC2. Because, you know, you're working like shift and you might have to work in a different bit of London. But, I mean, commuting between anything in central London will still be very quick. You wouldn't even commute by public transport then, you'll just bike. And you could probably bike it to anywhere in central London and be working within 15 minutes. And then that's not even count as, that doesn't even count as a commute to me, because if you're moving around, cycling, you're exercising, that's something you should be doing anyway. So that's pretty good. This place is fuck. That's got me wanting to live here now. I'm not sure I understand the layout from the pictures alone. Oh, I do. Kitchen, area, living room, bedroom. It's just really cool. Damn. Yeah. It's a lot of money to throw away though. It's like $2 a week. But, as I was saying, I care way more about my time. Because, you know, I'm arrogant like that. I think I can turn my time into far more money than would be wasted on a place like this. Is, yeah, my goal is to make my time 2K a day. That's how valuable I want my time to be minimum. By, well, I want to start trying to build that up by 2021. I don't think I will. So I want to build up the business so it can start trading 2021. I don't know if I could get the full rate by then, but I should definitely be able to get 600 a day. And the goal for 2021 is to go from 600 to 2K. Running a business, yeah, 2K a day. And then from there, maybe start up sometime. It's great. I can ramble on like this and say stupid shit because no one will watch this video ever. But it will be on there, on the interwebs forever. Anyway, I've got to call it. I don't really have long to edit this before the day is up. So, peace. Thanks for tuning in. And this time I will actually end. Later. Ooh, what's this? Stop.